First, I'd like to thank you for sitting down and speaking with us.
Yeah, no problem.
Now, do you know why you've been brought onto the show? I just want to make sure that our viewers understand that we've randomly selected you.
Yeah, I have no idea why I'm here. You just came to my dorm and asked me if I wanted to be a guest on the show.
Great. Well, we're interviewing college students and asking them how anxiety affects them. If you don't mind, how does anxiety affect you?
What?
How does anxiety affect you?
Um, um, yeah, yeah, I guess um, uh,
Are you okay with answering the question?
yeah, sorry, I just was, thinking about something real quick. To be honest with you, I've struggled with anxiety and depression since I was a young boy. 12, I think. One of my biggest battles has always been knowing who to trust, who to love, who to let into my life. Up till now, even, I've always felt like I was on the sidelines, never feeling that sense of belonging. High school sucked, especially. Maybe I was too different or unique for them. But the awful part is that I usually felt like I was some punchline to a sick joke. To hide one's creativity and identity is a crime in and of itself. And the limitations I brought myself to still hurt me to this day. I've always longed for that friend group who could keep me up to date on things or include me in on their discussions in the hall. But I rarely found the opportunity for that. And even if I did, it didn't feel right to me. I guess the hardest part wasn't the days I'd spend isolated, but it was the days I'd hang out with my friends and barely know what to say to them. I'm glad I found more of my people here at college, but the pain from high school remains branded on my skin, softly calling for help.
Wow. I'm sorry to hear that. You must have fought so hard. Is the pain still with you?
Don't be one of those people who feels obligated to feel sorry for me. At the end of the day, you're just waiting for that paycheck to come.
I can tell this is hard for you. Do you mind me asking one more question?
Go right ahead.
You mentioned creativity and isolation in your previous comments. In what ways were you most creative during your saddest times? Jack?
Yeah, sorry, could you just repeat that again?
You mentioned creativity and isolation in your previous comments. In what ways were you most creative during your saddest times?
Yeah, when I refer to creativity, I'm talking about me being a filmmaker. When I was like 10 years old, I remember being so impressed by my brother's films that one day I picked up my mom's crappy Kodak camera and started filming. And this, I guess, was the turning point, the moment where I saw my sense of purpose, an object that I could feel intimacy with. It was just truly beautiful. I guess I've always been one with my camera, using it as a way of therapy when I had trouble expressing myself. This may sound crazy, but I always feel like my camera listens to me, the people who say they're closest to me or not. One of my biggest pet peeves has been dishonesty and people talking behind your back, which goes against the pretty picture they've desperately tried to display in front of you. And why do people do it? How can someone feel happiness after bashing an innocent person behind their back? And the answer to that, well, I don't know the answer. What I do know is that fuck the people who bring you down in life. Fuck the people who don't respect you for who you really are. That's all I have to say.
Well, thank you for sitting down with us. We'll be in touch when the doc is finished.
Yeah, just Just one more thing, if that's okay.
Yeah, of course.
We're all fragile leaves, drowning in the bloody waters of society, gasping for air.